Hello there everybody, it's Witty Jojo here, and welcome back to Game Dev Tycoon yet again, and this time I'm actually going to remember to turn it on to pirate mode. And if you don't know why I'm saying that, then I would rather not explain the origin story as it's very embarrassing. Anyways, it's been a while since I've had Game Dev Tycoon on the channel, and you know, obviously I haven't posted anything since the update video, but now I am back, and I'm going to be uploading at probably a bi-daily schedule, so every other day, something like that, maybe 3 days a week. So that's what I'm trying to do. Either way, I'm going to jump right into the game, and we're going to see if I can actually get somewhere in pirate mode this time. We were able to stay alive last time, but that's really all we did. We didn't get anywhere significant. We basically just stayed alive. And this time I'm going to see if we can actually get somewhere. I'll do my player name first. We'll just say DLAN. And our games suck, because I'm not going to make any good games. That's how you don't be successful as a company. Yeah, I'm going to unlock hints, and I'll just replace the one that I made as a test yesterday. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Wait a second. I almost forgot. I almost forgot to turn on pirate mode. That, you know, that didn't happen. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen, and then I didn't almost start a game not on pirate mode when I just said I wouldn't forget. That didn't happen at all. I'll replace my test thing, and we're going to start off by developing the game right away as fast as possible. So we got hacking, surgery, business, and school. These are all things that I haven't really done, I don't think. I don't remember ever using school. You know what? I think we'll do a business simulation. And I'm going to start off with PC game, and it's going to be a text-based game, because I found that in pirate mode when I was messing around with it the other day as a little bit of a test, I was just messing around in the garage to see what strategy works and what doesn't. Making games that aren't text-based really screws you over early on in the garage. If I just make text-based games in the beginning, I can probably get myself to a good amount of money and maybe just make text-based games to like get an engine, really. Or maybe not even to that far, but just for a little bit. And I'll call it How to Waste Your Money 101. Okay, it's gonna be text-based. So this is kind of like a for dummies kind of book. You know, it's a tutorial kind of thing. It's more like a game to teach you about how to run a business more than anything. You know, how to waste all of your time, effort, and hard-earned money on running a failing business. I mean, in all honesty, I would probably prefer to run my own business than go do a normal job, especially like a blue-collar job, but it's a lot of work to run your own business and actually make a profit out of it, especially depending on where you are and what you're doing. But if you really don't want to like work for someone else and you just want to be your own boss, then it's definitely worth it. I mean, depending on what you're doing. But it can also really screw you over. That's why I called it How to Waste Your Money 101. 10 design, 11 technology. That's not bad. I don't really think having a text-based game really makes a difference on the technology and design, at least right at the beginning, because I've had less on a normal game right at the beginning. And right away, I'm going to start research on a new topic. Oh, game dev. Why not? I'll do like I'll do that achievement where you make the Game Dev Tycoon game inside of Game Dev Tycoon. Okay, so the reviews are in for How to Waste Your Money 101. This is our first game. 7. Not bad, not bad. I'm just going to skip past it. Really? It went down from a 7 to a 4. How is that even possible? Well, it looks like the other reviewers are actually educated, unlike informed. Oh, wow, that's really ironic, isn't it? Oh, wow. I was going to talk about how uninformed they were, but yeah, okay, they're actually informed gamer. Well, I guess I can't dispute that claim anymore. They're obviously the most experienced game reviewer. Our Games Suck, a newcomer in the games industry, has just released their first game, How to Waste Your Money 101. The game received favorable reviews, except for that 1.4. We'll just ignore that. That didn't happen. With such a good start, Our Games Suck are sure to gain fans quickly. Yeah, we'll just ignore that one review. Their reviews were very favorable, and we got three fans. Wow, 95. so successful that we gained 3 fans. That's something else, isn't it? Also, let me touch upon a few other things that are going on with the channel. So I'm going to be continuing Republic at War. This is just a quick recap for those who didn't watch my update video, which I understand because update videos are boring. And I will make this Game Dev Tycoon. This is actually one of the only achievements I don't have in the game. We'll go back to the channel stuff later. I'll make a 2D graphics v1. Or should I? Yeah, I will, because it'll go higher up on the charts. This is you get an achievement for making Game Dev Tycoon within Game Dev Tycoon. It's one of the only achievements I don't have, actually. See, it's Inception. Develop the game within the game. I'm missing Fan, which is you need to name your company after a real company like Bethesda or something. And then you get an event later on to put red barrels in a game, and you have to have your game be really successful. And I haven't had a good game that has the red barrels in it yet. And also find an Easter egg, which one of the Easter eggs is to make Pong as your first game, and the Pong poster will move. So I could do that. I could have done that, and then finish the game in pirate mode, which is, you know, I could have done that on my last save, but I didn't want to finish it because I was going nowhere. So I'll probably get that achievement this run. And yeah, that's all of them. Everything else I've got. The happiest one, I mean, the proudest one that I have is getting turned up to 11, which you get a 11 out of 10 on the game. It's really hard to get that. It's basically just pure luck, I think. So this will be one of the last achievements that I need to get in the game. I had this Inception achievement on the non-Steam version because I've been playing this game since before the Steam version came out. It used to just exist on a website, Greenheart Games website, and you had to buy it from there. It was like $10. And I played this game a lot. I probably had more hours on the non-Steam version than I do on the Steam version now, which is something like 90 hours. I probably had at least 150 hours on it. I played it a lot. Like, that was before mods even came out. Which is why when it came out on Steam, I didn't really play it that much because I was so burnt out on it. But I still bought it on Steam to support the devs. And actually, if you didn't know, the devs of this game are making another game right now. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's basically about it's about running a bar in like a medieval fantasy world. So you're serving like ogres and orcs and fantasy creatures like that. It looks really interesting so far. It's got a really cool art style. So the developers are Greenheart Games. So if you're interested in that, I would recommend going to their website and checking out that game. They've shown off a few things of it. It looks like it's going to be really nice, and I'm definitely going to do a series on it when it comes out. So I'd really highly recommend that you support these devs if you haven't looked at their stuff. 7, that's pretty good. 8, so Informed Gamer actually is informed this time. Oh, 9, there we go. So actually, Informed Gamer, you got beaten out. You're obviously not informed enough. 13K, well, there we go. We got Inception. This game will be a huge success as it is Game Dev Tycoon. Well, that was weird. It just kind of stopped. I've never seen that happen before. There's not really any research I can do. I'm not going to research any new topics or anything. I'll just go back to making a text-based game on like something here. I'll do a hacking text-based game. Hacking simulation, PC. And it will be... How to DDoS people who are how to DDoS yeah, I just say how to DDoS for 12-year-olds because every 12-year-old wants to DDoS. As someone who's actually run Garry's Mod servers, like I've run Garry's Mod servers for the past few years, you'd be surprised by the amount of people that will actually go out of their way to DDoS you. But it actually, at the same time, doesn't happen as much as people think. But it also it's kind of a weird mix. It happens a lot more than you would think, but it also happens a lot less than you would think. It's such a petty thing to do. To just DDoS a server because they didn't do something for you or something like that. And I got mail, so this is going to be about a guy pirating the game. Yeah, so I stole it, yeah. I don't really like the mail feature. It's just kind of dumb. It's basically just there to have people taunt you. And there's nothing really anything special about it. It's the same message every time, like, oh yeah, your game is cool, but I pirated it anyway. And I feel like a lot of features like that are kind of tacked on to the pirate mode, but I mean, it is just kind of a game mode they just threw in there as a little bit of a thing to add on to the game. And I mean, at least they're still updating, and especially considering they're developing another game. But it is kind of just a shoehorned in kind of challenge mode. There's not really much to it. But it's still fun. It adds a little bit of challenge to the game. It's just that it doesn't really add any new features or anything. But along with that update, that entire update, they did add like all of that artwork for the what is it? The artwork for the genres, which was nice. Also 20% for 96K. That's a pretty good bonus. And let me develop another game right away. This will be a school adventure simulation. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna make a school game now. I don't want to risk it. Surgery simulate. Oh, I just made a simulation game. Okay, I need to research new topics. I can't make another simulation now. Crap. Oh, damn it. I kept clicking the wrong thing. Okay. Come on. Quirky but good. Oh. Oh my god, it's 654. Please, it's gonna... I actually would have kind of liked it if it was a 3 there, just so it could have gone down in order. That would have been nice. Just advocating for my game to have bad reviews. Oh yeah, I want to make a new topic. Okay, why don't make it a werewolf game so that way I can have an action game. So I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I'm thinking that maybe from now on I'll just stream Game Dev Tycoon and then turn that into the episodes. But at the same time, I don't want to like have my things coming up on stream, like, you know, having my alerts and stuff being in the Let's Plays, and then having to, like, if in case anybody comes in the chat, I have to talk to the chat and stuff, which I could see getting pretty annoying for the Let's Play. So I just unlocked contracts. If anybody has any thoughts on that, then I would be interested to know if people would actually be interested in, like, seeing me stream the Let's Play episodes, like Republic at War and stuff, because it would make things easier for me, but I also feel like it would lower the quality of the episodes. So werewolf action PC, and I will call it I don't know, I'll just call it Fang. I don't want to make a funny name this time. I was thinking about having it be some like a kind of like a doggo meme, but it's kind of stupid. Start development. I'll do non-text based. What would an action text-based game even be like? I'm sure they exist, especially, you know, from the time when text-based games were actually really the only type of game other than Atari. But I wonder what would an action text-based game be like. I guess it would basically just be like, you know, options 1 to 4 to choose your action. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure book. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that as it is. Maybe I should have changed around the other bars, especially considering that my games aren't getting good reviews. Oh, and I get more notifications, spam notifications from my regiment. Beautiful. It's actually the first time he scratched his head. World design. Okay, so I'll raise this a little bit to 20%, because it's only one negative. I would like to ideally be above 100,000 at the end of this episode, and then get into the other office at the end of the second, by the end of the second episode, because that's usually how it goes on my successful runs. I usually get to the second office, to the office at the end of the second episode. Bye. That's what it was on my first playthrough. That's what it was on my other one that was successful. Well, I mean, successful by the fact that I survived till the end, but didn't really get anywhere. And I just leveled up in a bunch of areas, so that means I would have gotten research had I researched custom game engine. I'll do contract work now. Contract work is very risky, though. Oh, this is not going to be good. Oh, informed gamer, actually being informed. Again, there's always got to be that one person that just gives you one review that's lower. Like, I consider 7 to be good, but then 6 is like, really? Yeah. Doing contracts is really risky. I don't know if I want to do too many of them, because if my character scratches his head once, I'm screwed. Like, he has no time to finish it. So maybe I just won't do that for a little bit. It's kind of scary to do that. Oh, yeah, also, I should explain before I get too far. That I do have some mods on. This is just the same as I was using on my previous series. I use a few of them just to... Oh, why didn't it pause? Just for convenience. So, I have... Okay, why is it unpausing? I can't even talk about the mods that I have, because the game unpauses itself. That is such a pain in the ass. This happened before, too, when I tried to do this. Okay, I'll try and explain those later. They don't really change the game too much. I have one that show off my percentages to help me use sliders a little bit better, and one that gives my character skill points in technology and design as he develops games, and I'll do that for all your characters. That's the only one which, like, I guess makes the game easier, but it's really just a huge quality of life feature because it's really unrealistic that your character gains no skill points as they develop games. You're gonna learn a lot more about how to develop a game by developing a game than reading manuals on how to develop a game, and that's true for most things that you'll do. You're gonna learn more about you're gonna learn more by doing than by any other way, by reading or anything like that. That's why when you do something you have to practice at it, and why everybody says practice, because that's what will help you. And the mod is called Learn by Doing if you're interested in getting that for your game. It doesn't make the game that much easier. It's just a quality of life thing which saves you some training thing, and the training feature has always been my most disliked feature in this game, and I just kind of find it annoying that you have to train in order to get your skills up. I figure like it should be more integrated into the game seamlessly instead of you have to go into a menu and do it. So it's just a mod that I feel like should be part of the game, really. And I will call this... Okay, so school simulation. I'm not going to make a school shooter joke because that'd be too edgy and overdone. I kind of want to make it a joke about, like, smoking weed at lunchtime, because that's what everyone at my school does. Actually, this is what everyone does. Okay, you'd be amazed if you're someone who's already graduated. You'd be amazed that people actually do this, but it's a daily occurrence. It's an epidemic. Vaping needs to be stopped. Our school has actually banned vaping on the school property. Not that anyone actually follows that. It's not even like not only did they ban it inside of the school, but also like just around. But no one follows that. I think more people do it inside than outside, actually. 64K. We're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. Oh, no, I'm not going to take this because I'm pretty sure that this actually lowers the amount of money you make on a game. Like, they get some of the profit from the sales. And considering how little my games are selling right now, then I'm not going to do that. I'll keep this like at like 16%, a little bit lower. And I would like to get over 100K. I think it's possible. Oh, this game has got some really good design and technology record on it. That is quite good. So once I get above 100K, I think I'll do like my engine research. Right now I don't have the time to waste on doing engine research. I need to be making games. So 2 new records, that's pretty good. Do I have any more topics to choose from? No, I've used all of them. So I'll do a research. Why not? Develop new game, pick topic. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I was literally reciting my actions and I still clicked the wrong one. Oh, Assassin. I've never made a game that has that. They added a bunch of new topics, I'm pretty sure, because I've never seen a lot of these. So, oh, it's a hit. It's a hit. 9. Come on. 9. Oh, Game Hero. Ah. Well, that's still really good. That's by far our best game. It's just so relatable to all of the kids in the 80s before vaping even existed, you know? It's my vision of the future. My incredibly realistic vision of the future. Everyone's taking it, and they're heralding it as the prophecy for the future. So this will... I wonder if I can make an assassin strategy. Like, assassin strategy would actually work really well as a game. It probably wants me to make an action game with this, but I mean, with assassin, you could easily do an RPG and a strategy as well, but it'll be action because that's probably the one... Oh, I have made an assassin game before. Okay, well, I don't remember that. I don't have money for TES, so... And I will call it... I can't think of anything witty off the top of my head for this, so it's going to have to be a generic, boring game name. Yeah, when I think of like an assassin game, the biggest game I think about is like... what's that game? I forget what it's called. It's the 2D one, and you're a ninja. And it's all animated. I forget what it's called, but it's really cool. It's kind of like 2D Assassin's Creed. Anyways, I'll just call it not Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I'll do 2D graphics if you want, and then maybe after this I'll do a text-based game to save me some money. And I'll mess around with the sliders a little bit this time. So I'll put the gameplay a little bit higher than I normally do, 38%, and I'll put the story quests down all the way. And I'll see if I can do some interesting things. Oh yeah, here's mail that I'm not going to read because it's just going to be stupid. Yeah, this can stay pretty much the same. I'm going to put level design lower, 35%. Leave artificial intelligence really high. 47k, again, we're just barely staying above, you know, around 50k. Oh, okay, so I'm going to put that up to 20% and leave these two as they are. Actually, I'll put sound a little bit higher, like 36. Okay, let's see how this does. I've messed around with the sliders a little bit. I've changed it. Percentager is like a must-have mod as well. It's just, you can't go back to the normal game after using Percentager because it's just so weird not being able to see the percentages of your sliders. You're just kind of aimlessly moving them around. And 1% makes a difference too. You just, that barely does when you're actually moving the bar. And I just barely missed my records, so that kind of sucks. I don't think this game alone is going to get me over 100k. You know what? Maybe I'll do some contract work. That's not going to be doable. I don't know if these are really doable. Honestly, these, yeah, I probably can't do those. So let's just make, let's do another research for a new topic, and I'll make it for simulation. So I'll do an evolution simulation text-based game. Reviews are in. Okay. I'm hoping to get a hit game next episode because that's how it usually is. Like I was talking about before, I normally get to the office. Well, that usually means my hit game is in the second episode. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm going to make this one more text-based game, then I'm going to call it there. Doesn't seem like I'm going to be over 100k, which is unfortunate. So evolution, simulation, and what's the meme of what's the yeah, this is it. Basically, you're a monkey. Because, you know, evolution, you get it, it's funny. Oh, Discord notifications. That was not you if you're watching this and you're going to check your Discord now. I always hate it when I'm watching a video and then in the video there's a Discord notification or a Steam notification. So whenever I get one of those in my videos, I always make sure that I notify that it's not actually the person watching the video getting a notification. Unless you just manage to get a notification at the exact same time, which would be very, very unfortunate because then you probably won't check after you play back and see that it's part of the video. And you'll just never see that notification. This is probably just like a notification from like a random Discord. Yeah, it is. Giving at everyone, because of course. I'll lower sound a little bit, let graphics take the mainstay. I'll put world design down a little bit. You know, I think this game is going to be my magnum opus. I just got a feeling about it. Yeah, it's such a deep message just within the title alone. And I wonder if instead of making games, I'm basically just making books that are being, like, they're kind of like visual novels without the drawings. They're just text-based games that I'm saying are text-based games, but they're actually just massive books. What did I say? Oh, no, come on. Informed Gamer. Informed Gamer needs to learn more about evolution. Apparently they didn't learn enough from my game. 7 and 7. Why does it go from 9 to 7 to 9 to 7 again? Why does this happen? I feel like that's part of pirate mode because that doesn't happen in normal games. I feel like there's never that much of a range of different reviews in the normal game. Because I did a normal game just in the garage earlier, like the other day, and it's so much faster. Like, you just progress so much faster. And obviously I get that that's pirate mode. That's the difference. That's kind of the point. But it's just crazy in the difference of how much easier it is to do things. And it's a challenge mode. It's supposed to be difficult. But I feel like there's almost no sense of progression in pirate mode kind of like in my last series where you see I'm just kind of stuck at that one spot forever. And if that happens in this one, like I notice that I'm just stuck and I can't move in like 2 episodes, I'm just gonna end it and I'll restart because I'm not doing that crap again. It got so boring to play this game for me, and I'm sure it got boring to watch to a certain extent as well. I know there's a few of you that were watching every episode and enjoying it, but I mean it was just so boring for me to play it. It just got so annoying because of the pirate mode feature of me just being stuck forever. You know, like, promoted feature, pirate mode update, be stuck in one office for the rest of your life. So, you know, I'm going to try and make that not happen to the best of my ability in this series, but I'm not going to hesitate to do a restart, because I'm not going to let that happen this time. It really crushed my spirit to be recording these. But, yeah. So, I'm going to end it here. Republic at War is probably going to be the next thing that comes out this week, and I'm also going to be doing edited warband things, and maybe Europa Universalis 4 and Stellaris, things like that. I don't know what rate these are going to be coming out, if they're going to be coming out anytime soon. I've got a whole schedule lined out for October that I'm going to follow to the best of my ability. Also, I've got, like, you know, I've got Twitch. There's a Discord server you can join, which you can come talk to people and other viewers and stuff. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.